VR headsets come in all shapes, designs and sizes, and many have explored different use cases. The Vive Flow from HTC aims to not only give you an immersive experience, but to also allow you to take it anywhere with you. But is it worth it? First off, you have a nice carry case to take it around with you. I've taken it on flights with me to watch my own content. It weighs just around 189 grams, so it's lightweight on the face especially. And in terms of the design, it feels very premium with a fabric eye gasket to stop external lights from coming in, with temple pads that are also replaceable. It has 2 tracking cameras on the outside. You get stereo speakers with spatial audio support. Although you can pair your Bluetooth headphone for personal audio experience, I'll still prefer a 3.5mm headphone port. And you also get dual microphones with echo and noise cancellation. Some more specs for you: it has 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage, so you can store all your VR titles and apps. It's powered by Qualcomm's XR1 chipset, which isn't new, and you also get to be able to tether this to your smartphone. You can just store video files on your smartphone to save space and stream it from there instead. For the display, you have 3.2K combined, so 2.1-inch LCD at 1600 by 1600 per eye with 75Hz refresh and up to 100 degrees field of view. Each eye can be adjusted so you don't have to wear your glasses like me. It has an adjustable diopter dial, so you can easily adjust the focus for each lens to suit your eyes. To power it on, you can either draw power from your smartphone or use a compatible battery bank. If the battery is running low, the Vive Flow has power for up to 5 minutes built in, so whatever you're doing in the moment, you won't be interrupted. So, how is it to use? Installation is straightforward using the app that comes with it. It doesn't get hot when in use, which is good. The pads on the frame by the ears are very stiff, so I find it that they start to dig into my head, which when using for a long period of time, that's not necessarily a good thing. The outer glass is easily scratchable as well, so after a while it becomes tarty and it just doesn't look that good as new, and I would have loved a 3.5mm headphone port, like I said before. In terms of content, you have plenty of choices available on HTC's own platform, so you can meditate, for example, play games, or simply just mirror your smartphone to the screen and do some work on the go. Whatever you feel like doing, you have an external display to do just that. You can use your smartphone as a controller, which I found a bit tedious. It doesn't always work really well. Or you can pay around £65, I believe, at the point of this review for a dedicated controller that works much better. One thing I wish I could do is play my Call of Duty on the big screen, but the way the controllers are set up, yes, you can load Call of Duty on the screen, but there's no way to play it. So if you know a way to get around that, please let me know in the comments below. Through my test, I also used the HTC Desire 22 Pro, which came as a bundle. It's a mid-range Android device with plastic frames and a glossy back, and can be purchased, like I said, as a bundle with a Vive Flow. It's IP67 rated for splash and dust proofing, comes with 128GB of storage, and can be expanded using a micro SD card. It has a 120Hz Full HD Plus IPS display and a mono speaker setup. For processing power, it's running on Snapdragon 695 5G processor with 8GB of RAM to support that, and it has an all-day battery life with 4520 mAh battery there. You have 18-watt wire charging, and it supports wireless charging too. It does perform well overall, but it gets hot when gaming, as you'd expect on this platform. But that doesn't mean you can't play Call of Duty. You can play that on the go comfortably well with no lag, no issues, and you're good to go. The Desire 22 Pro has a triple camera setup with 64MP main camera at f1.9 aperture. You have another 13MP f2.4 lens and a 5MP f2.4 lens as well. It's capable of recording 1080p videos, and you can get things like AI detection, auto HDR, video stabilization and pro mode. And on the front, there's a 32MP f2.0 selfie shooter. So for selfie lovers, you'll be getting some great selfies here. Focusing more on the Vive Flow though, it's a great piece of kit, and it's something that I'd buy as a bundle with the Desire 22 Pro at around £745. I think that makes sense. But as a standalone device for £499, I would probably consider whether I really need it or not before I shed out that sort of money for it. If you travel quite often, this might be a great piece of kit to take along with you, and you can be fully immersed on your flight, for example, and watch something or read a document or whatever you want to do in there. But if you don't take it out much out and about with you, and you don't need that sort of experience, then maybe you don't need it. But if you need something that will work at home all the time, maybe consider yourself an actual full-on VR goggle that you can do a lot more with, that's more powerful. But that's entirely up to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If this is your first time around here, please do subscribe, smash the bell notification, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.